There you go.
A couple more stories here. I think the one that I want to talk to you about, because I did a reaction to it today, and I think you did too.
Yeah.
And that is the new Avatar trailer just hit.
Yeah.
And I don't remember where you stand on Avatar. Are you a fan of the movies?
I stand on Pandora. No, I like the movies.
Yeah.
But they confound me in the amount of money those movies make, because I don't think these stories are groundbreaking in any way, shape, or form. But I do think the visuals, the cinematic scope of them is absolutely jaw-dropping. And there's some
you just answered your own question, by the way.
Yeah, there's some kind of comfort level that comes with those movies that people feel when because they go back and see them over and over and over again to get these things to like $2 billion. It's mind-blowing.
There are very few movies. I don't know if there's any movie that I enjoy watching in the theater the way that I do Avatar.
Yeah, agreed.
There are other movies I want to go and I want to see, and I have a great time. I feel like I'm in virtual reality when I go to see Avatar.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's anyone else sitting around me. I feel like I'm in Pandora. I almost can smell what's going on in the freaking planets. I can taste. I'm in the water. It's crazy, and it's like the way that it's set up. It's just like it's groundbreaking, and I just love being there. I love being in the theater, and I do get emotionally invested in these stories. I think I agree with your point more so with 1 than 2. I thought 2 was more different and didn't pull as much from other past movies, which, by the way, I have no problem with. I always drove me nuts. Oh, it's just Ferngully and Dancing with Wolves. And what's Star Wars? What's 1977 Star Wars?
What was Ferngully? What was Dances with the Wolves? I mean,
movies that you've seen 1,000 times over, but they don't have those same visuals and the same characters. It's a that argument always drove me crazy. But nonetheless, I think second one, really, if you see the evolution from what they do with Jake into leading to his relationship with the Na'vi, how he pushed it towards family, and then you're going to see it really lead more towards with his kids. And I like the idea we're not getting just like the bad humans. We got the bad humans already. Now we're getting the bad Na'vi, which I think is great.
Yeah. Una Chaplin being the voice of the main villain in the trailer. She was in Taboo. She was in Game of Thrones, and so I like the way she delivers. She delivers that line at the end of the trailer. It's really powerful.
She's great. Yeah, I like her.
Here, it's strong. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. The visuals here again, stunning. The stuff in the air, because we're also going to get a Wind People clan. That looks amazing. Jake being arrested. What does that mean? Jake trying to tell Neytiri, like, you can't constantly dial into your rage. We're never going to get anywhere.
I love that.
It's so great, right?
Yeah.
It's nice to see that in reverse, because most of the time it's the female character telling the male character, you can't give into your rage all the time. We have to find a way through this, and how that's going to affect the kids. And I like that they're basically setting up that we're going to be moving on from Jake and Neytiri probably in the next movie, and it'll be the kids who take over as the lead of these films going forward. And if James can pull that off and not lose any kind of money, not lose any kind of quality, I think that's going to be a hell of a trick. You know, as Marvel is finding out, it's not so easy to pass it on to the next generation.
Yeah,
so
here's the advantage. But here's the advantage he has.
Yeah.
He had set it up because of what I just said. What he did so well in the first movie is there's enough humans in it that you're not like, what are these big blue creatures? I don't want to follow the big blue creatures. You learn about the big blue creatures through the humans first.
Right.
Then by the time you get to the second one, it's really more about the big blue creatures with the humans being in there. You get Spider and a couple of, but for the most part, it's about the big blue creatures. Yeah. In this one, seems like it's the majority of the big blue creatures, and you just got stupid little Spider running around the place.
Even and even Miles now through as an evil Na'vi there. Now he's figured it out, so even he's dialed into this world even more.
Yes, and so it's more about that. And I think that so good. You go to your point that because it's essentially it's not voice acting, it's motion capture and everything. It's performance capture, as to say.
Yes,
but it's still. If you lock into the characters enough, it's more about locking into the characters more so than worry about if it's Sam Worthington and Zoe Saldana. Like it's like if you're locked in enough, you know, we've responded to the both of them over the course of 2 movies. So obviously you can't push them out.
Yeah.
But they can have diminished roles. And as far as the rage part, it makes all the sense in the world considering what happened to her in the last movie. And she voiced anger.
Yeah.
I mean, and not just like you can have someone just screaming and yelling, but the sadness you felt inside of that anger in the second one, it's still it teared me up when I saw it because I felt what she was feeling.
Well, she's carrying so much of it from the end of the first movie, and then everything that happens in the second movie. So there's a lot of pain and rage and anger and frustration from these people who have shown up and essentially invaded her world with their technology. And yes, she fell in love with one of the people from that world. So there's a lot of guilt mixed in with all this stuff. So there's so much complexity to that character. And so I'm so looking forward to seeing how they play this out in the third movie with her stuff.
What do you guys think about the trailer? You like it? Are you going to see it? I think that tons of people say, nah, I'm not going to see it. And then you want to see it anyway. Otherwise, how's it making close to $2 billion every time it comes out? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know what you think.
All right. I know you all heard of Viagra or Cialis, maybe even tried them. If you're looking for something beyond the usual pill, I got it. Rougiette Ready. If the usual pill isn't doing the trick, Rougiette Ready, it could be the answer. It's a 3-in-1 formula. It dissolves under your tongue, absorbs fast. You'll be ready in just 15 minutes on average, not hours, and effects can last up to 36 hours. That means that you're going to stay confident, you're going to stay present, and in control when the moment is right. Getting started is super simple. Rougiette connects you with a board-certified doctor, 100% online, and if prescribed, your treatment ships directly to your door. Connect with a provider at rougiette.com/Christian to see if a Rougiette-ready prescription is right for you. You can get the code Christian to get 15% off today. Rougiette.com/Christian. Use that promo code Christian to get 15% off today. Head on over to rougiette.com/Christian. Use that code Christian to get 15% off today. Use the code to support the show, and so Rougiette knows that we sent you. Individual results may vary with prescription treatment. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. Please visit the Rougiette website for full safety information.